Hi folks, today we are going to be doing some quick cooking with none other than Peppers for Fun. We're doing a simple lunch. We're going to take these potatoes and I'm going to cut them into French fries, and then what we're going to do is toss them in a little bit of olive oil, and we are once again featuring and going to use none other than our C4 rub on the French fries also. So we'll use the C4 rub on those French fries just for the flavors that are there. So we're just going to take and make progress. We're not going to give you a long clip, and instead of grilling, we're going to go ahead and take and cook inside. These potatoes are going to go into the air fryer, and we'll show you that as they get done, as well as we are going to make our hamburgers that Kath already took and talked about on Facebook. And we're going to use the C4 rub. It's going to be a cheeseburger with the bacon, and I'll explain all the ingredients for that. But let's get these potatoes up and going first. So I take the golden potatoes, I cut them into chunks like this to start with. Then I will take and slice them up a little bit more. I'll stick them in a bowl, and we'll take a look at what that is then to put on just some olive oil and then the C4, the Peppers for Fun, P4F, C4 seasoning. All right, these potatoes are ready to go, and Kath is going to take over from this point. We got them nicely seasoned up, and we got the olive oil, and then as we were looking at the C4, we're going to get them into that air fryer basket and stick them in the air fryer. Now, if you're asking what in the world is the Peppers for Fun C4, well, it's very simple. The C4 stands for the cocoa nibs, coffee, chocolate habanero, and chipotle. And the chocolate habanero and chipotle, we grow those peppers ourselves. And the chipotle, as you know, that is a jalapeno that goes nice and red, and then we take it and smoke it to the way that we like. And then the C4, we combine all of that with some other spices, and it is great on all sort of recipes. So off we go to start working on those cheeseburgers. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bacon. We're going to fry that up so we have some bacon grease, and then we're going to use some white onion, as well as we're going to take and fry up that onion with the bacon grease, a little bit of butter, and then we are going to use a rocoto pepper. Let me take you over and show you that. We're going to add that rocoto pepper to that white onion, and that is just fabulous. So with that bacon fat that's there, as well as with some butter, as that gets cooking, we'll show you that a little bit as well. And then here's a couple nice burgers that Kath has made into patties. And once again, we're going to take and we're going to add that Peppers for Fun C4 onto those burgers, get those seasoned up, get them ready to go. But I'm going to get back to getting that bacon fried up and get things kind of cooking and sizzling before we take and bring you back into the video. But we're going to have some wonderful, already we know successful and delicious, I'll call them cheeseburgers, that are explosive in flavor because of that Peppers for Fun C4. We have one side of the burgers all seasoned up with the C4 rub, and we have our onions all diced, a chunk of butter. Ricotos are all cut up. Now, one thing about the ricoto pepper is one of the oldest peppers on the planet. And this one I kept frozen. We have a lot of them, and we're growing a lot more in this growing season. As you saw, it looks like an apple. It's a very unique pepper. It is in that nice medium range, right around 150,000 Scovilles on the Scoville scale. and it comes from the Andes mountain region. So when we get that cut up, and what's interesting are the seeds are black, and that makes it real nice, and then it's nice and meaty. So it has tons of flavor, very meaty, just delicious for this whole combination with the onions and with that. And then we're going to use some of our mixed cheeses, more of a Mexican mix on the cheese. And we'll just get this all cooking in the pan and waiting on the bacon. But I wanted to give you a little bit more on that ricotta pepper. Now these burgers are all seasoned up and ready to get frying, but as you can see, we still have that bacon going, and after we have that bacon grease ready, then I'll be adding in a slab of butter, drain it down a bit, and then I'll get those onions going as well. So we've got some fun stuff happening here with Peppers for Fun and making our yummy burgers. Some of that butter starting to melt right there. All right. There it is. We're going to get that butter melting, those onions cooking, the ricotta in there. And we're not going to add anything else. Maybe just a titch of garlic powder. And we're going to call it good and let these cook, and then we're ready to get the burgers going. All right, listen to those burgers sizzle. We're going to keep working that heat. And we cook with propane. So this is a gas stove, and it always makes a difference on how things cook. So, but I love the sizzle. And we'll just keep her going. Here it is after the first flip. You can see that seasoning there is just wonderful in the way that it looks on those burgers. And we're going to let them cook a little while longer because we'll take, and Kath likes hers more of a medium well, and boy, I like mine a little bit more towards that medium to medium rare. But guess what? We're going to hit them both, so just the right temperature. We'll get some cheese on, get some of our bacon on. We're going to then layer it up with the onions and peppers and more cheese. So see you later. Here's the fries, fresh out of the air fryer, and they're looking pretty good. I'll tell you what, we're just going to have to, oh, this one looks like it has my name on it. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh, that C4 seasoning on there. Run those things like that through the air fryer. Perfect. Delicious. We're going to be eating here, and no more talking. Back to cooking. All right, we're reheating that bacon up so that everything can get layered on. And my, oh my, are we going to get it layered on. Here we have those burgers on the second flip, and they are just taking and sizzling away really nice. Just about ready for that first load of cheese. So what you just saw was that we put on some cheese, we added that bacon, and now we have going on here are those onions and peppers. And now for the creme de la creme, there's that last piece of cheese, and then guess what? We're going to go eat. We're going to let this all melt down, and the fire is fundamentally off. Well, more than fundamentally, it is off. And now as this cheese melts down, and one thing we don't do, we don't eat a lot of the bread in that, so you're not going to see this on buns. We go right to the plate, knife and fork, and with those great French fries on the side. All right, see you when we serve it up. All right, here they are, folks, ready to get in there and dig in. And there's just all of that just ready to go. And at this point, all I can say is bon appetit, and hope you try just even a simple indoor hamburger, and definitely try out what we do with Peppers for Fun P4F C4. Talk to you later. I'm not letting this get cold. Have a great day.